Hey guys, it's Ryan here, and got a pretty exciting video for you guys that have blacksmithing, which is my main profession, something I really love doing, and this is going to be a tips, tricks, slash gold making guide. So just to show you guys I do know what I'm doing, and these tips will work if you just stick with it. I'm sitting on 72k on this character, and all I do is blacksmithing. That's it. I mine, I don't sell the ore, I do everything that goes around blacksmithing. I make trillium from my ghost iron. I don't use kyperite, I have that prospected for the guild. But anyways, this will make you gold if you follow it and you listen. Hold on. So, what we're going to do is focus on what makes this gold the fastest. So, you're going to start off with, when you hit 600, you're going to get balanced trillium ingots, which is nice. You build those up, and you get to make, and as you do those, you learn new patterns. So, you learn these things are useless now because of these are so expensive. I don't deal with anything 522 now. You get all this PvP gear you can sell. I don't bother with that either because it's really competitive, and I don't have the time to raid and keep up my auctions every 12 hours. So sorry about that. What I'm going to focus on is this right now. With all these new fresh 90s out there, they need gear. So as you're doing your your balanced trillium, you're going to be learning these patterns. And the patterns that I sell the most, and when you think about it, sell the most, is going to be your Protector's Trillium Waistguard. They have a really consistent market because tanks are, there's a ton of DPS, then there's a decent amount of tanks, and there's no healers. That's just the way it is right now. So I don't deal with anything blessed. I don't sell any kind of healing gear because it doesn't sell. So what I do is, I will, every day, you do your balanced trillium ingot, and that's going to give you one balanced trillium ingot. It takes 21 of those to make the belt, 28 to make the legs. So a way to get around the balanced trillium ingot and make money really fast is your accelerated balanced trillium ingot. Now, if you look at this, though, Spirit of War, market value is 229 gold. That's quite a bit. But if you can get somebody into trade, and you can buy them for 100 gold apiece, then you're making a lot of money. Now, the way to dominate the Spirit of War market, literally every morning you log on, all you have to do is this: you go to your auction house, you search Spirit of War, and you check what it's going for. You get auctioneer add-on, that's going to help, but you just check it, okay? And you just keep checking every morning to see what the price is usually at. And when you see it drop down really low, like on my server, 150 to 130 is as low as I've seen on the auction house. That's really low, so I can buy it then. And that's just from 10 days logging on and checking. If you have auctioneer and you do your scans, it's a lot easier. That's what I use. So what I've done is I found somebody that's in a really nice raiding guild. They disenchant a lot of items, and so I just buy in bulk the Spirit of War for 100 gold apiece. So it turns around to where I can make one of the belts for 2,400 gold. That's pretty cheap. And market value, seen 76 go for 6,695. I put it on the auction house right now. I could probably get 7,000 for it. But I usually dabble in your protector stuff, and even that goes for 6,648, which is a lot. I recommend you checking what sells best on your server. If you go and look up the Avengers Trillium and there's a lot of them on the auction house, that means a lot of competition and less likely to sell. I would say you're going to have a better chance at selling your Protector's Trillium Waistguard. The second part of this guide is going to be your lightning steel ingots. When you hit 600, you should get this immediately. What you should do is you go to the Isle of Thunder, and you're going to open your map on the Isle of Thunder, and to the southeast of where it says Thunder Forge on your map is going to be a mob, and that mob's name is Itoka, and then underneath his name says Master of the Forge. When you kill him, he is going to drop an item. It's called Strange Metal Ingot, and that's going to teach you how to make, or teach you the ability to make lightning steel ingots. Now, this is where I make a ton of money. You can't get around the cooldown for lightning steel ingots. So every day you make your lightning steel ingots, which only cost 10 ghost iron bar, which anybody that has money knows that's literally 2 minutes of farming and you have it. And what you're going to get from that is the lightning steel ingots. You save up those, and you get these patterns. So what you start with is these basic 463, and from there you do what I did, which I only do the Lionheart blades. What happens is you start with this 463. All you got is this 463 blade. You make this, and you learn the pattern for Lionheart Champion. So if you look at the materials, this one just requires Lightning Steel, Spirits, and Living Steel. The next one up, though, requires the one we just made, and it requires more Living Steel, Lightning Steel Ingots, and Spirit of Harmony. And then the next one consumes that one and gives you this 502. So you're like, oh, 502 is not worth a crap, which it's really not. If you're buying it to use it, that's dumb. But it is a awesome transmog item. And I've personally sold 2 of these for 14k each. So there is no reason you shouldn't be doing this. 14,000 gold every month guaranteed. That's pretty good. That's not even including what I'm making off of selling all these belts and stuff. It's an up and down market, and the best way to be good at it, guys, is if you can get a supplier of Spirit of War, or you get really good at watching the auction house, you're going to make a lot of money on blacksmithing. Another little tip I have for you is to get a thermal anvil, and you can just throw those down. I'll show you real quick. You just throw it down, and you can, I mean, a lot of you probably know this, you can do your smelting and your blacksmithing from anywhere. Guys, that's it. Hopefully this video has been short enough for you to pay attention, and I hope you all make a lot of money off of this. Leave a comment, subscribe, and as always, I appreciate your views.